It's your Smackdown review for October 4th, 2024 for Smackdown on USA. Not really a review. Now, I don't know how fast it's going to be, but I'm going to be honest with you. Ain't really nothing happened. If I told you what to watch as a highlight, I'll do that. But honestly, nothing really happened on the show of significance. Nobody came to work that is considered a top star, quote unquote. And we just got the skeleton crew for the most part. And I do appreciate the skeleton crew. Let's go ahead and give a round of applause for the skeleton crew on both SmackDown and Raw. Let's give a round of applause. I appreciate them because these guys is working. They working. What did Ronnie say from Players Club? Work that. Don't let that money work you. Get the money. Don't let the money work you. Or some shit she said. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Anyway, let's go ahead and get started. SmackDown came on. AJ Styles was in the ring in a jersey, and it had like a bunch of L's on it. And then the dude turned around and he was like, I want to introduce the phenomenal forearm, AJ Styles. And I was like, oh shit. So the actual AJ Styles comes out to whatever the fuck that was that he was coming out with. You can see his arms are well defined. I like that wing at the bottom. I don't know what muscle that's called, y'all, because I'm trying to get that wing at the bottom of mine too. He got in the ring. I'm gonna be honest, and you already know I'm very hyper vigilant. And before you say this bitch, here she go. It was a white boy and a black boy right at the front. He slapped that white boy's hand and cognitively made a conscious decision to not slap that black boy hand. And I ain't see him slap no black folks' hands when he walked down that aisle. I'm just going to throw it out there and I'm going to leave it alone. I'm going to throw it out there and let it percolate. Do what you want with that. I saw it. And I was like, oh, word? Okay. Okay, you know, Georgia boy. Ain't his last name Jenkins or some shit? Okay, it's cool. All right, anyway, he got out there, got in the ring, and he was saying something. And I was like, okay, yeah. So at some point, Carmelo Hayes came out and was like, yeah, you old and I like you and it's all good. So what's it gonna be? And then, he came out and was like, well, if you beat him, then you could get a shot at my title. And Carmelo was like, oh, word, I just gotta beat him? And he was like, yeah. And so that's what happened. So they fought a little bit. We went straight to AJ Styles versus Carmelo Hayes. They fought a little bit. All of a sudden, AJ tweaked his ankle. And he couldn't get no further. So the match got won by Carmelo Hayes because AJ tweaked his ankle. So that was the end of that. Win by injury stoppage. Okay? There you go. So they, carted off AJ Styles, the phenomenal forearms, carted him off, and before he left, came in and gave a BFT to him, Carmelo Hayes, and Carmelo Hayes sold the shit like he got exploded out of a fucking cannon. Listen, give a round for the skeleton crew, guys. That's all I can say. Applaud them. Then we went on to Trashville Dumpster match, which was Chelsea Green versus Michin. I want to give a round of applause to Chelsea Green and her character work because if anything, when the new recruits come, that's something they need to study. Because this bitch said, I don't need no damn belt. I'm going to get over simply by being a character, which is what sports entertainment, pro wrestling is. And I appreciate that. Can you please talk to Michin, Chelsea Green, and help her get a character, because I don't know what this is that she's doing. But I'm not even going to knock Michin, because like I told y'all in the Curious Case, Michin will do whatever the fuck she got to do to get on the card. She going to take all the bumps, hits, kicks, you name it, she going to do it. And she's a decent wrestler too, so I'm going to give Michin a round of applause. I'm going to give her flowers right now before I run her down, you know what I mean, because I ain't want her to win this match. I wanted her to go in the trash. But that's fine. She needed a win. She got a win. It was a cute little joke. They did a couple of hardcore spots. The trash can. Listen, to get in that trash can and lay there and not know where this woman's going to land, she could have literally landed on Chelsea Green's face. I applaud both women for doing that. And then going ahead, put the table on the joint and jump right through the dumpster and Chelsea Green and her nonsense came out, looked like doo-doo and all kinds of shit was on her. I applauded. Micha won. Didn't nobody give a fuck. Don't, you know, Chelsea came out and trashed Couture. This is the type of shit I'm talking about. It's the little things. Micha came out. Everybody was like, yeah, okay, girl, hurry up, get to the goddamn ring so we can move on. Boom. So Bayley gets in the, she gets in the ring. Bayley and her booty. And she talking, you know, the usual. That's all I heard. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. That's all I heard. Nia comes out with her tag along, Tiffany Stratton, and Nia gets in the ring and says, if you got something to say to me, say it to my face. And I was like, bitch, that's what she just called you out. Like, are you okay? Do you have D-Truth syndrome? Are you coming down with like some type of cognitive delay, Nia? So anyway, Bayley's like, bitch, that's what I'm doing. I'm calling you out and I'm letting you know that all these other bitches held the belt. And you cute or whatever, and you've been doing your thing and all this other shit. Now, Bayley was a little delusional with this is a dominant reign and you dominant. The bitch don't wrestle. So unless she's dominant on the Chitlin circuit, I'm not really sure where she's dominating. She don't wrestle and she abuses Tiffany Stratton. Emotionally and physically sometimes. So anyway, either way, what happened was Bayley was drawing that contention between Tiffany and Nia. And Nia was like, that bitch ain't gonna do nothing with that that little briefcase. She already know what it is. And so they got into a tussle or whatever. And then Bayley hit Nia on the back with the little briefcase or whatever. And Nia was trying to get herself together. And Tiffany was in the ring. And she was looking at the briefcase and looking at Nia. And the audience was like, whoa, 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 whoa. And Nia looked at her like, Willie, really? That's what you gonna do? And Tiffany was just, you know, she didn't even respond. She just had this little blank face on or whatever. So that's what happened. And we went right on into it with Naomi and Tiffany Stratton. So it was cute. Naomi gonna give you what you need. Tiffany gonna give you what you need. It was cute. Naomi did this on the listen, what's that, on the edge of the ring. She got Tiffany on the side. Naomi did a full split and hit her with her pussy bone right on the back of the. I said, girl, then they did it in slow motion. Replayed the move when Naomi jumped into a full split and dropped her pussy bone on Tiffany Stratton. Listen, people pay for Naomi's ass, and that's all natural. It was a cute match. Naomi won. She needed it because Naomi is going to host with Snatch and Grab, Bianca Belair down to the ATL, Bad Bloods. All three of them going to host. Why? I don't fucking know, because they ain't ATL and it's black folks. That's really it. Conventional wisdom. So, a couple things that I missed that I want to throw out there real quick. At one point, Snatch and Grab was pumping up Naomi for her match with Tiffany Stratton, and they was doing, you know, the A-Town stump and everything, and everybody's like, hey, hey, and then Bayley came into the picture, and what I liked was when Bianca was like, no, bitch, no. She was like, you two do your thing, come on, girl, because I don't even got time for that. I do like the continuity. Because now, I keep saying EST ain't fucking with the role model. I do like the continuity. And then the role model pumped up Naomi and she had her match. I also want to touch on something that was poignant too. So Chelsea Green and Piper Niven, they was walking through the back. Chelsea smelled like shit and everybody was just like, blip, blip, blip. You know, all the skeleton crew was making they, you know, let you know that they there working. Even if it's just a so small part, people working. And she got to Nick Aldis. And Nick Aldis was like, ew, like, what's that smell? And then she ran off and was just really incensed. And then Carmelo Hayes came up. He was like, yo, what's up, Nick? You know what I mean? You going to set that match for me? Because I had just whooped old boy ass. And he injured in the back. You know what I'm saying? And Nick Aldis was like, first of all, do you really think you deserve a title match just for a DQ? And he was like, yeah. He was like, well, I got other things to figure out. I got to see if AJ Styles fine. I'll get with you later. Remember, Carmelo Hayes still has to finish up the series with Andrade Cien. So, that was a little cute. Update on AJ Styles. They had his foot out. Because his feet looked like boiled chicken, it looked like he was really injured. So, I do like that. Grand opening, grand closing. Then we're going to go ahead and go straight into the WWE Tag Team Championship ladder match. I just want to go ahead and give the Street Profits and even Angelo Dawkins. Although I am not a fan of Dawkins, I run him down. I want Montez to be great. These motherfuckers went out there and they do everything short of disemboweling themselves. DYI, I like Tommaso. I don't like Dickface Gargano. But I'm going to tell you something. When you need a good hand, you call them too. They put on a show. They put on a show. It was a ladder match. A lot of shit was happening. They put on a show. They beat the fuck out of the Bloodline. The Tungans. I'm just going to call them the Tungans, okay? Because they're not a part of the Samoans. So, Tungaloa, big, doofy self. Just big and dumb. It don't matter what that man do. And the other one, what's his name? Whatever. The other one that's like, so he was doing that at B-Fab because she was around ringside and she had took the chair from him because he was going to hit somebody with the chair and he started right in her face. She should have hit him with the chair in his face. Just disqualified the whole shit. Anyway, they got fucked up. The Samoans, the Tungans got to keep their titles and we did get a cameo from Jacob Fatu and Solo. This is Jacob Fatu giving his promo. I love you, Solo. And if you don't love Solo, then you don't love your life. And if you don't love your life, then I'm going to take your life. Because I come out here and I love Solo. And we love him. And we're going to love everybody. And I believe that the love and the God and you're going to love. And I'm just like, okay, Jacob. Just howl or something like that. Because you're the Samoan werewolf. Like, just calm down, buddy. We're enjoying what we're seeing, but you got to take it easy because you it's just too much. You're wet. You got your goals in. I respect the aesthetic of the culture. You're confusing a lot of people because some folks think y'all black, or in something thinking y'all acting black. But, you know, for us that know, we know. We already know what it is. We already know. You know what I mean? But you're going to have to just, you know, you just got to take it on down a notch. And that is your Smackdown. That's your Smackdown review. Bad Blood is tonight. If you're hearing this, I could quickly tell you who my picks are. I don't really want to do like a whole separate review or like a preview because I'm going to do a review of it. If you guys want one, I'm going to give it a shot and we'll see what happens. So real quick, the show starts at 6, which I do appreciate, so it'll be over about 10:30. We will have the opening, which is going to be the cage match, and I don't see a problem with that because if the shit goes downhill, it won't be the first match's fault, right? I am going for Drew McIntyre. Liv Morgan, Rhea Ripley, I do not care. I guess I'm going to go for Rhea Ripley. I got a big feeling Liv Morgan's going to keep that, but Triple H wants to fuck Rhea Ripley, so Rhea Ripley's probably going to win. Nia Jax versus Bayley. Nia will retain. Damian Priest versus Finn Balor. I don't fucking know. I don't really care, and I don't know why this match is on the card. I'm going to go with Finn because he needs something to happen to him. And for the main event, Roman Reigns, because Roman Reigns is in the main event. And hopefully, since this is such a small card, it's going to be a whole lot of commercials. It's going to be a whole lot of bullshit, a whole lot of recaps, which I don't have to see because I have the ad. The little cheap price of Peacock. Hopefully there'll be some surprises. If not, I'm going to be very incensed. Not like raged, but annoyed. And that is your review. Catch you later.